Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. I like my bubbles. So I gotta put my I'm trying y'all, I tell you this live is just something else. Let me see, why don't I don't know how to get that out of there. Anyway, but I just wanted to come here and just connect with you all and just tell you that I am with there's oh that's normal. I am well. I just have been taking some time really just to rest my body prior to the corona chaos is what I'm going to call it. Prior to that taking place, I had gotten really sick, and I honestly and truly thought that there was a good possibility that I was affected. Did I go to the doctor? No, I did not. I basically just took care of myself at home, and now myself and all of the people in my family right now in the household are just pretty much isolating ourselves. We have been in isolation for some weeks. I mean, no church, no nothing. I mean, no grocery shopping out. We have been pretty much in isolation well before President Trump decided that he was going to go ahead and do a shelter in place. So, and yes, I did say President Trump. Yes, I did. Um, but what do you guys feel about this? How do you guys feel about this situation? I mean, if you're biblical, if you're a Christian, if you know the Word of God, you know that all of this and plagues and things that such as that nature are all throughout the Bible and definitely in Revelation. So this is something that is panning out. This is something that should not be a surprise to those of us that are Christians. But when they kind of, and when I say they, I mean governmental leaders and all of them that decide to close businesses and close bars and close, you know, all of the things to kind of control the spread of the virus, it becomes very, very interesting. What I find really, really ironic is that you can see me now. Yeah, I fixed it. Thank you for coming into the chat. Thank you, because you are the only one that I know of. Normally, I let everybody know that I'm going to go live, and I haven't been on here. Oh my God, Tracy, it's been probably for me. Ooh, it's probably been 3 weeks. I was saying that I got very, very sick. It's probably a month ago. I got very sick, and I have upper respiratory problems really bad. I have asthma, and I have allergies and sinus problems and things like that. But now that I think about it and have, really, dug into the virus, scarily, my symptoms were exactly like what they said. I mean, for real, I had fevers. And one thing about me is every single year, because of my upper respiratory problems, I have to get the flu shot. I am told by my doctor, get the flu shot. For a long time, I was disobedient and wouldn't do it. But then I started having a lot of other problems. Hi, how are you, my dear? I miss you guys. I do. I miss you guys so, so much. So, Shanique, she knows I was really, really sick around Christmas time. But like I said, now it seems that I didn't go to the doctor because I always, every single year, I always have upper respiratory problems. I always have bronchitis. So I didn't think anything of it. But now that I look and hear what the symptoms are about, y'all, there's a good possibility that I may have had it because the symptoms come on very, very quickly and they spread very, very quickly. It was like one Wednesday, I was sick. The next Thursday, my husband was sick. And the next Friday, my mother in law was sick. And I mean, we had all kinds of things that you get with the regular flu, the high fever. And we just thought it was chronic asthma. You know what, Tracy? I was too, actually, I'm 53 now. So I was probably diagnosed with chronic asthma probably within the last 4 years. Hi, Dominique. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. Within the last 4 years, I was diagnosed with asthma, and let me tell you something. I tell everybody this, and when you cannot breathe, oh my God, look. It is a whole different game. It's a whole different game. I mean, I had in my 20s, I had some breathing tests done, and my mother had it. And she was diagnosed in her later years. And they were like, no, we think it's just allergies. But what happened is they said that I have allergy related asthma. So what normally happens is when it starts to get cold, my asthma flares up. But even in the summertime, once the weeds and stuff starts blooming, I have allergy induced asthma, so it gets really bad. And a lot of times, the prayer is that this does not happen, but a lot of times I get laryngitis. And a lot of you guys know, a lot of my subscribers know that there have been times when I have been unable to do videos because I have absolutely no voice. But I wanted to come on here today and just let you guys know I am well. Me and my husband, as well as my mother-in-law and my son, we have actually been in isolation long before Trump um, decided that he was going to do isolation. I'm kind of mad about isolation because, honey, these fingernails need to be done. They look busted. Oh yeah, we are. We finally are. It took. That's what I was saying, Dominique. It took a long time. I want to say we were sick for about 2 weeks. All of us were sick for about 2 weeks, and what really scared me. Oh gosh, you got it bad. Well, I have asthma. The type that I have is it's called asthma with exacerbation, I believe they call it. So what I do is I breathe irregularly, but then after I breathe, there's always this, like I'm, this big old sumo looking something running too. But you had to check on your grandparents. Yes, honey, please check on please, please, please. Hey, Trina. Hi, darling. How are you? I'm so glad to see all of my peeps in here. Like I said, I'm just on here. I had just uploaded a video. I have another one that I need to. Um, Thank you so much. I am too. I am too. The only problem I have now, Tracy, is I'm dealing with it being it getting cold, and so my joints. Because I'm telling you, it seems like once I turned 40, everything started going downhill for me. I had some issues with not asthma, with arthritis as well in my 30s, and now they're trying to creep up on me and causing problems. But y'all, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. When I look at all of the other, okay, this is not cute. When I look at all of the other situations and things that people have to deal with, I have no complaints. I'm just glad that everything is okay. I received a email yesterday. I have a friend that I went to junior high and high school with, and she came out and said that she was in isolation because she actually was tested for the coronavirus, and they said that she has all of the symptoms. But I hope to goodness I didn't have it, because if I had it, I know I was spreading it because I was still, going out and about when I thought that I felt better. But when my husband almost fainted, I was like, this is not good, but we're really bad. We're really, really bad. I usually just go to the hospital, to the doctor when I go for my regular checkups, because I have to see the doctor because of my other ailments and things that I have. But I'm just grateful to be all right. So because I was feeling so bad, I have not been, you guys, I cannot remember the last time that I was out of this house. I cannot. Do I feel like a hermit? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, literally, too. I've been in pajamas every day. This is a first. This is really the first day that I got up and said, okay, I'm going to do some videos, and I'm going to play in my Juvia's Palace palettes and stuff like that. So I'll be getting some more videos and stuff out for you guys. I know people have been looking because, when I come on or I do a little community tab, people will say, "Oh, I miss you," and stuff like that. I thank you guys so much for missing me and for, loving Carol and all her craziness. Just been relaxing though. Just been relaxing. My asthma has been acting a little donkey lately. I've been having, some shortness of breath. And what happened is I live in one city, but I am seen about almost an hour away. The reason I'm doing that is because I've been with my doctor for 6 or 7 years. I trust her. I tried to change over, and when I tried to change over, I didn't like the way they was handling me. So I have to go where I feel comfortable at. But I also changed my insurance, and when I changed my insurance, you guys, I go and look on my profile and my medication for my asthma. Normally, I usually pay $3.20. Y'all, guess how much my medication was? $503.43. Yes, 500. $503.43 for this. They got me straight bent, okay? So I don't only use, I have to use the normal albuterol, the blue one, and I use this one. This one is my maintenance one. This is the one I have to have. This is the one that's $500. And so the guy told me, he said, well, that's a 3 month supply. Okay, so basically what you're telling me is each one of those is 100 and some odd dollars. I can't afford that. I just can't. I cannot afford it. So I told him, I said, well, I'm coming down on Friday to pick up my medications. You need to get in touch with my doctor, and my doctor's going to have to give me something else because I can't, there's no way. There is no way. But I have to breathe because if I don't breathe, I'm not going to live, right? So we'll see what happens. But y'all just continue to pray for me as I will for all of you. I have not been on here, but if you think that I have not been praying for you, you do not know me because I have. There's nothing like a doctor you can trust and feel comfortable with. I always say finding a good doctor is like finding a good pet. Yes, it is, Tracy. Look, let me tell you, the doctor that I have right now, and I want to tell you guys this. I want to say this disclaimer right now because I don't want anybody to think anything. My doctor is a homosexual. She is. She married another woman. That's her business and that's her life. Like I always tell people, God doesn't like the sin, but he loves the person. Same goes for me. I may not like the sin, but I love the person. And it's sin in my eyes. I don't know what anybody else feels or how anybody else feels about it. And this is not a live about that. People have to live their lives according to the way that they want to live. So, anyway, the reason I made mention of that, because there's a reason. At first, I was like, homophobic. And I was like, oh, I don't want her. And then I got to thinking, I was like, wait a minute. You just had one doctor and she was really, really good. And then she moved. These two ladies have worked together. They know your history. And let me tell you something. My husband said that he has never, ever, ever been to a doctor with someone and they're seen like this, y'all. I call my doctor, she Johnny on the spot. I tell her I can't breathe. I tell her I ran out of this. That lady takes care of me. So I went to another doctor here in the city that I live in. First of all, I got asthma. My feet, y'all, I can't wear heels no more because my feet are arthritic. So I wear cute flat shoes. But I had to walk a country mile to get to the doctor. And I think what really, really got me was when I walked in there, they looked me in my face and said, oh, no one told you that the doctor canceled your appointment. And you guys, that appointment was 25 minutes away. I looked at them people and I went, nope. I said, but you know what? Somebody gonna see me today. So they hooked me up with a young lady who had just become a doctor. And for me, Tracy, Bedside manner. You got to have some good bedside manner. If you don't have no good bedside manner, me and you are going to have problems. You may not know how I feel, but you're going to have to, as a doctor, you're going to listen to me tell you how I feel, and then we're going to work together to see what it is that you can do for me. I didn't feel that with her. So because I didn't feel that with her, I went back to my other doctor. And what happened was I'm on quite a bit of medications, and with my doctor that I'm with now, she and I in the beginning, once I was transferred to her and she was my sole doctor, we had like, we was butting heads because she asked me if one of my medicines made me nod out. And I looked at her like she was crazy, and I told her, I said, check this out. One thing I am not is a dope fiend. I don't know who you've seen. I don't know what other people do. But when I take my medication, I take my medication as prescribed. And I take great offense to you asking me, do I dope out? Now, does it put me to sleep? 90% of the medications I take put me to sleep. But what you're not going to do is sit up here and act like I'm an addict. So I left out of there. I wrote a letter to the people at the hospital. She ended up having to write me a letter of apology, and we've been fine ever since. So yeah, you gotta get a doctor that you're comfortable with. Yeah, I don't play that. I don't play. One thing about me in my adult life, and as I have gotten older, because I am older, is I have been around some rodeos and I've dealt with a lot of people, and people will definitely treat you the way that you allow them to treat you. Coming up as a younger person in my 20s, some of my 30s, and even as a teenager, people could say and do all kinds of things to me. But not no more. I speak my mind, and I'm going to speak it. And if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm going to do it with a whole bunch of couth. I'm not going to disrespect people because I don't want people to disrespect me. So because I don't want anybody to disrespect me, I'm definitely not going to disrespect you. However, we're going to have to work this thing together, because if you acting donkey, the only thing that's going to happen is it's going to cause me to, kind of come out of my character too, because I'm flesh and blood just like you are. You ain't going to talk to me no any kind of way. That's not going to happen. So, so what have y'all been up to? Oh gosh, you guys, I see so much has been going on in these streets. My goodness, you have kind of like a gossip sector, and you have a sector with the moms, and then you have a sector with the reactors, and then you have the household sector. And gosh, it's so much going on. I mean, you miss 1 week on YouTube, you are out of the loop. My goodness. Those poor moms went on a what is it? I guess a meet and greet, and all heck broke loose, I guess, huh? Ooh wee. But I just made it to prayer and Bible study. Okay, you too, dear. You too. Thank you for tuning in, Dominique, and I'll talk to you later, honey. But yeah, I today is Wednesday. It's Bible study at my old church too. I haven't, you guys, I'm telling you, I haven't even been going to church. I've been actually looking at a pastor, I want to say out of South Carolina. I think it's called Glendale Baptist Church. I think it is Glendale Baptist. I forgot the pastor's name, but I love him. I wish he was here in California, because I'd be right there. And then we have this church actually within walking distance. But yeah, with so much just going on, I told my husband, he was like, well, you know how you are. He said, what if somebody coming to you and they're accidentally, cough in your face? And I said, first of all, ain't nobody gonna get within no feet of me, because I'm gonna be like, nope, Corona. I'm not having it. I am not having it. I mean, you just never know. Like I said, my friend in high school is in isolation right now because of it. And you know what? The one thing I do want to say, and a lot of people have said this, my mother-in-law ended up having to be rushed to the hospital because she too has chronic asthma, and she had to be rushed to the hospital on last week. She didn't even want us to take her because, just like me, if I ever have any problems a hard time breathing and my asthma inhalers aren't working, my husband better call 911, because you know what? I've had situations where those inhalers, sometimes you can get so tight in that chest that those inhalers won't work. And when they put them oxygen masks on you, it kind of like opens it up. But she was literally at the hospital, I think about 7, 8 hours. And it's crazy. But what her doctor told her is this corona COVID-19 virus is no different than the regular flu virus that we get every year. The problem with it is it's spreading at a more rapid pace because people are not using correct and appropriate hand washing, covering their mouth, and things like that. Because you know what? My husband and I watched a video. I want y'all to check it out. It's on YouTube and it's called it oh gosh, is it called Corona? It's called Coronavirus, but it's not a video that was just made. This video is a one and a two. Hey there, lady, how you doing? How is your husband? Y'all, I just love, I think her name is Kareen. I love her. Her spirit is so, everybody, Tracy's spirit, Trina's spirit, Shanique's spirit. You guys are so, so adorable. Dominique's spirit, just beautiful, beautiful people. And I love that I have these people around me. It makes me feel really, really good. But they were saying that it's no different than the actual flu. What happens is it sits in your chest area for 4 days. After the fourth day, then it tends to go and start affecting your lungs. And by that time is when it becomes where you're quote unquote gravely ill. Now, the movie that I'm talking about, there's a part one and a part two. Please watch it. He's doing better. He's doing better, thank God. He's still hospitalized. Oh, bless your heart. Well, I will continue to keep him lifted up. I definitely will, as everybody in this chat will, because honey, we all pray. We will all, y'all keep up Kareen's husband. Keep him lifted up. I was just telling them, Kareen, I have a friend that um, who was tested for it too and believes to have had it. I think I had it, to be honest with you. I am not lying, y'all. I believe, because every symptom they said I had. And let me tell y'all something. I was out of breath. I was just, ugh. It was just, that's not a good thing to have. But we're going to get past this. And when I say we, oh, you spent five, girl, stop. You know what? Let me tell you. She says she spent $500 in food. You know, let me tell you. I went and I actually shop on Amazon. My husband went out and got some meats for us the other day. I seen a video. First, let me finish, y'all, because I will bounce all over the place. Let me tell y'all the name of this movie, because when you get 2 hours, I need you guys to watch it. Please watch it. It's called Coronavirus. It was it first came out in 2007, and it's called Coronavirus. Y'all have to see it, because what happened, I'm not going to tell the entire movie just in case some of you want to look at it, but from what it looks like, that coronavirus that they were referring to in 2007 was brought on out of Australia. And what happened is there were mammals like seals and dogs who actually, I guess, got in the water or something. And as a result of it, they got sick and it became airborne. And a gentleman got it. And that's all I'm going to tell you guys. He got it and got on a plane. And that's all I'm going to say. Y'all check it out. Me and my husband was like, what? So it's anything that's airborne can be, you know, transferred to all of us. The most important thing, as I said in that video before, girl, wash your hands until they soak. Wash them hands, cover your mouth. I mean, I cough in my mouth and then get up and go wash my hands. If you're married and you don't feel good, try not to be, or even if you're in a relationship, don't get me wrong, try not to be lovey-dovey and all up on your husband. And if there are any men in here, your wife or same sex. Like I said, I don't judge folks. Why? No, no, no. It wasn't on Netflix. It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Yes, and it's called, I believe, I know it does say corona. It says coronavirus, and just I can't even remember who it was by, but it was filmed in 2007. And baby, when you guys see that mess, whoo, when you see it, if you choose to look at it, you're gonna be like, and if you think about it, let me tell y'all something. Lysol, if you look on the back of the Lysol now, the Lysol wipes, it says coronavirus. If you there have been so many things that have come out. This is not a new virus, you guys. This is not a new virus at all. It's not. It's just a virus that resurfaced and has become more prevalent because it is affecting so many people. I don't think this virus would even be as well known if it hadn't become a pandemic. And the reason it became a pandemic, as I said in my other video, is because, okay, so y'all know an epidemic means your state or my state. A pandemic is when it starts to affect several different countries. Like, look at the UK. The UK, girl, there's so many people in the UK that are passing as a result of this. But I don't want to make the chat all about Corona because we got enough stuff when we go on the TV talking about Corona. Oh, I want to tell y'all something because this lipstick, y'all, if you like hot pink lipstick and you like this one that I got on, let me tell y'all, it's by Matte. It's a matte lipstick, and it is by, y'all only pay $2.67 for it. It ain't dry. It's perfect. And it's called Cat Suit by Wet n Wild. I love this. This is my color, y'all. I love this lipstick. So, Cat Suit by Wet n Wild. Um, Once again, for those of y'all that's waiting, I got y'all stuff. Don't play with me. Y'all gonna mess around and you're gonna go to your mailbox and you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, she did send it. Because I know some of y'all are probably saying, she didn't have that giveaway and she ain't gonna get nobody nothing. There's nothing I can do with it because most of the stuff that I have for each of you guys is already, I already have it in my possession. I already own it. So I don't need no more. So once all this pans out, um, I can get out there and do. But I want you guys to know right now, technically, because of my breathing problems, I can't even go out there. I can't. That's why excuse me, even before President Trump, yes, I did say Trump. Yes, I did. Even before he decided to do this as shelter in place, even before he decided to do it, I had already um, decided to isolate myself. My poor husband is the only one that's been going to the store. We have not been doing anything. Y'all, I even play bingo. I ain't been playing no bingo. Matter of fact, all the bingo halls is closed up. All the nail salons is closed up. Hence one of the reasons my nails look like crap. And I could do it myself, but I don't want to. I don't want to do my nails myself. But y'all, stay healthy. And for those of you, and I hope Shanique is still in here, you keep your hips and them babies in the house. Let me tell y'all a funny story. So my daughter, y'all know I have two beautiful grandchildren. I have my little Charlie. She is a little over a year. And I have Khalil. And Khalil will be 4 in 4 days. No, in a week. He'll be 4 in a week because today is 18th. Yeah, in a week. And so my daughter works for a well-known pharmacy in Houston, Texas. And this pharmacy is nationwide. It's CVS. And so This man gonna come in there and he messed around and coughed on my daughter. And y'all, this girl went off. She said, I don't want to be taking that home to my babies. And she just went completely off on the man. Folks, cover your mouth. I have a cousin, and my cousin's wife works at the store. And she was saying people are coming in here and they're buying up stuff. And in a way, I understand it, because when you have crises like this, anything could happen. For those of you who have money in the bank, I love you. I can't stay on the chat. Just wanted to say, what's up, lovely people? I have a conference call for class at 9 p.m. Thank you for all your shares. Oh, we love you. I love you more. We love you more. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. And I will definitely be praying for you. Okay, my dear? Love on your kids and eat good, darling. Okay? I'll talk to y'all soon. So, she just spent $500 on groceries. But I want to tell you guys this, and her husband has the virus, you guys. He tested positive for the virus. So please keep him lifted up in prayer. Um, but when situations like this tend to happen, other things happen. So if you have money in the bank, like money in the bank and on your card, make sure that you're carrying some cash. My son Christian, who is my baby, he's my youngest son, called me this morning, and he had been unable to get in touch with me for about 2 weeks, and he didn't understand why I wasn't responding to him. Well, I have an iPhone, and I didn't have my iPhone iMessage on. So I wasn't getting messages from a lot of people. And I was like, what? You sent me a text message. I didn't get that. Come to find out, you have to put your iMessage on. My husband was sending them to me, and I just wasn't getting them. But I kept getting them on my iPad. And I was like, what? So, anyway, I changed that. But he was saying he and his girlfriend live together. They live in Sacramento. And he had told her to get some money out the account. And she was like, why? Why? And he said, because my coworker told me that we should have some cash on hand. She didn't get it. Y'all, get some cash on hand, because God forbid if this situation ends up being longer than what we think it's going to be, and you can't get to the bank. Maybe the ATMs are down. We just never know. So my suggestion is to keep cash on hand. If you're looking for tissue, if you're looking for disinfectant spray, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm not only using disinfectant spray up until they do this standoff of this. I'm gonna continue to use it, because guess what? They saying that this thing could last clear into June and July. Let's pray that it doesn't, because if it does, there's a good possibility that all of the students that are supposed to graduate in June may not even have graduation ceremonies, because we know that that has more than 10 people. So, y'all, we just got to be on our P's and Q's and make sure that you take care of your children. And two, there are three sets of people that these dogs are going off. There are three sets of people who are very, very vulnerable to the virus: little children, elderly people, and those that have chronic problems. My son doesn't have chronic problems, but he works at the mall. He is a warehouse supervisor. And you know what they told him? Don't take any shoes in, don't sign for anything. And my son was like, well, why we at work if we can't sign for anything? You know what they did? They took them off of work for 2 weeks. So that Foot Locker in Sacramento is closed for 2 weeks, but he's still getting paid. So just be wise in everything that you do, so that and not to say that anybody who ended up getting the virus wasn't wise. That's not what I'm saying, because you don't know from one person to the next who may have it. I mean, it's airborne. If somebody is, coughing and stuff like that, you could definitely get it like that. But as far as tips and things that you can do to prevent the spread of the virus, washing your hands and things like that. Just continue to do that. Like I said, even if your hands are sore, continue to do it, because if it is anything like I felt, you guys, my chest was burning when I was coughing. I mean, it felt like somebody literally had a flame to my chest. That mess, I'm telling you. And it didn't go away for almost 2 weeks. And my hard headed self would not go to the doctor. Sure wouldn't. I don't know what was wrong with me. I don't like going to the doctor though. I guess I figure I see the doctor enough as it is already. I can get past a little cough or a cold. So, what y'all been up to? What you been up to, Trina? I know the last time I talked to you, you were not feeling well either. Hey, Miss Ashley, how are you? I hope you and your family are well. Oh, I need a cough drop. My throat's scratchy. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water here. Oh, you just woke up? Yep, we've been on here for about 30 minutes, Ashley, just talking about the virus and just doing updates on how everybody is doing. We have one of our little um, sister subscribers who was her husband was tested and found to be positive for having a virus. So we're just talking about, how we can prevent the spread of it. And y'all check this one out, okay? So guess what happened to me on Valentine's Day? On Valentine's Day, my baby is supposed to graduate in June. I'm so depressed. No, don't be depressed, because you know what? There is a good possibility that my prayer is that it will all be taken care of. My prayer is that it'll all be rectified. There is a very well known prophet bishop on YouTube, and he says that by the 27th, which is next week, it'll all be over. I don't know, but that's what he says. So a girl, no, that is sad, but yeah, this gentleman, she was just telling me, her name is Kareem, and she was just telling me she had hit me up in my on she was like, please keep your prayers lifted up for me. She said, as I always pray for you. She said my husband was tested for it, and she just came in the chat and said he was positive for it. And I also have a high school friend who tested positive for it. So if you find that you have it and you get your medications and stuff, you should be okay. The fact is, don't be thinking you have it and not doing anything with it. And I'm going to tell you guys, when I was sick, I ain't going to lie to you, I had a fear that I had it. I really, really did. And it's very contagious. All you got to do is cough somebody's direction and it's on them. And literally, I had it on a Wednesday. Thursday, my husband had it. And what scared me with my husband, I wasn't vomiting. My husband was sick as a dog, y'all. My husband couldn't eat anything, but I couldn't eat either. I had, you know, I was running to the bathroom. That's the way I'm going to say it. And my mother-in-law, poor thing, she was doing both. So it's pretty bad. It is a reason to be quarantined. You know what I mean? It is a reason to be quarantined because you are sick. You're sick. And it feels like, you know what it feels like, honestly? They're keeping the schools closed, so he's supposed to graduate, and now they're saying they don't think the kids will. Yeah, Trina, I know. I know. My sister in Alabama said the same thing. And it's so sad because these children have worked. Oh, you know what? I just realized it's March. They can't, a lot of them won't even be able to go to their proms. It's sad. That's sad. And that's something that you could never give them back. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully something will change. Hopefully. Golly, it's freezing in this house. Are you guys cold where you are? Ashley, I know you not because you had on a tank top the other day when I was watching your video. So you can't be cold, but hunty, let me tell y'all, California where I am is freezing. We are so cold. My husband bought me and my mother-in-law, he bought us a air purifier, and that's been helping me because y'all know how I get the all the time. He bought that, and that's been helping me, but it's pulling a lot of power. So when we have the heater on, we can't have the purifier on, and it's just one thing after another. But I will tell you guys this. Knock on everything, wood, your shoe, my face. I feel amazing. I really do, you guys. I feel really, really good. I really do. My body feels good. I think I may have said, girl, it's breezy right now. I'm walking. Oh, you're walking the dog and it's cold. Okay. I ended up too. I don't know. I think I did say this in the video. I got a new bed and it's a memory foam and y'all, it is a bomb. You talking, let me tell you. I lay down and take a nap, girl, and be sleeping till about 8 o'clock. And I told my mother-in-law the other day, I said, that bed gonna have to stop. Because you get in that bed and you don't want to get out. I have to get myself up out that bed because when you have fibromyalgia, I don't know if anybody knows what fibromyalgia is. Fibromyalgia is a musculoskeletal condition. And basically, I'm telling you my experience. Basically, it feels like somebody just decided that they were going to physically abuse me and just kick me all over my body with steel toe boots. That's it. Every day, all day. That's how my body feels. So basically, I guess the easiest way too would be able, you know how you haven't exercised for a really long time and then you go into it and you're trying to get yourself acclimated back into exercising, and but the next day, the first day you don't feel it, the second day you're in excruciating pain, the third day it's even worse. That's how my body feels all the time. No exaggeration. I've been like that since 2008. I had major surgery in 2008 and I haven't been the same since. So sleeping on a regular bed, I would wake up and be stiff and back would be hurting. You know what? Let me tell you something. I have it in my coccyx, with the arthritis in my coccyx, which is my butt bone, and I got a big butt, so you know that's bad. Um, and it has not been bothering me since I got this new bed. But Ashley, I have been making waist beads. You know, you guys know how the waist beads that people wear. It actually generated from the Africans in purity when the young girls start to grow up. Well, I call myself trying to be sexy for my husband, so I made me some waist beads. Well, this finger right here ain't having it. This finger got so much inflammation in it, I had to put the waist beads to rest. But I did make 5. So if y'all want some waist beads, let me know. Cause I went to a party, and when I went to the party, I bought. I'm so every time I talk about this, I get so mad. I paid $12. Okay, I got a black one, and I paid $12 for it. I went to go turn it around so I could see it with my other ones that I had made, and I want y'all to know it popped 2 days later. So once it popped, I looked at it. The way the lady made it is she took pieces of thread, and it was pretty thick thread, but thread is going to disintegrate. So what I do when I make mines is I use this monocord right here. I use this, and I have a bead threader, and I make them with that, and mine's haven't broke. So when that one broke, I took it off of that thread and put it. But I think like 5 or 6 of them, and they look so cute. They look so cute, y'all. They really do. I ain't showing y'all because then y'all will see my C-section belly, okay? But they just take it from me. They look cute. So what y'all go on into, so Trina says that her son may not graduate. I'm still gonna pray. I'm gonna pray. You know what? Let me tell you what they need to do, Trina and everybody else in the chat. This is what they need to do. Since it's been ordered that all the schools are closed down, okay? What I think they need to do is they need to go into the schools and deep clean all the schools. That's what I think. Because listen, if Trump is going to allow, oh, honey, you know what? Let me tell you real quick, y'all. I'm going to go back to Trump and the schools. Trina and Ashley with that arthritis. Let me tell you what I tell people, and anybody else. This is what I tell people. Arthur is the only other man in my bed. Okay? My husband's name is Will. He in there. But Arthur is the only other man because I can't kick Arthur out. Arthur say he ain't going nowhere, okay? I have it in my fingers. It's in my back. I get it in my shoulders. I get it in my, up here in my upper shoulder. It's a mess. And for anybody that don't have it, y'all need to be shouting and thanking the Lord because arthritis ain't no joke. It hurts. Everybody eventually will have it though, because it's arthritis is none other than wear and tear on your body. However, there are different types, such as rheumatoid. Rheumatoid arthritis. There's a lot of different types of them, but rheumatoid arthritis is one that's it's not the same as degenerative. Degenerative is the one that most people will get as they get older. I had arthritis in my coccyx, my butt bone, when I was 30 years old. I was sitting down at a job and went to go get up, and I went, I can't move. And when they did an x ray, I had spots of arthritis all in my coccyx. So it's still there. But, and it really acts up if I sit too long. One of the reasons why I can't work anymore is because I am unable to sit too long. I'm unable to stand too long. I'm unable to stoop. I can't lift over 10 pounds. It's just, y'all, it's just a lot. I look extremely healthy, but I'm really not. I'm one of those with an invisible disease, but I don't let my diseases or my ailments define me. I just don't. I mean, if there comes a time when I have to lay in my bed because I'm not feeling well, I'm going to lay in my bed because I don't feel well. But a lot of times I just have to push to have a great quality of life. And I am. With all of I go through or grow through, I am still pleased to be amongst the living because I still look at my situation, regardless of all the things that I experience in my life. There's somebody far better off, far worse off, I'm sorry, than what I am. Like, for a long time, you guys had been really, really complaining. And I think a lot of you guys have heard it, complaining about my hair. I think that I have the coiliest, curliest hair. I won't say ever, but my grandmother's name was Willie Mae Brown, and Willie Mae had some curly hair. And when she was living, we had relaxers, and we lived for our relaxers. Me and my sisters, we loved our relaxers. But we had relaxers for so many years, we really couldn't appreciate our own hair. So about 7 years ago, I decided to not put any more relaxers in my hair after an incident that I had with a relaxer. I certainly understand after I turned 748. Yes, premenopausal, postmenopausal. Yes, indeed. I know what you mean, Tracy. I'm telling you, you can be 52, 53 years old, 47 years old, and have aches, pains, and things all over the place. So, for those of you that are, 29, 30, 32, live your life because, baby, it's going, eventually you're going to feel it. But just live life, and on those days when you can't get up and get out and about, rest your body. But on those other days, oh, I didn't know, I thought you were a lot younger, Tracy. On those other days when you can, she's a beautiful lady. Tracy's Place, y'all check her out. On those other days where you can, where you have a little more energy. Yes, Trina has rheumatoid. My little sister has rheumatoid arthritis. And baby, let me tell you something. Oh, always, I always, as well too, Shanique's Dream. Every time I have a live, I always shout out everybody else who has a channel. If you have a channel and you're in here, let me know because I'll shout you out. I don't have no problem helping. You guys definitely, Shanique is funny. Shanique's Dream is funny. She is so real. And I just love her I love how she respects me. She always says, "Classy lady." She's just a sweetheart. And Tracy will keep you laughing. She'll teach you some things too. She has a lot of interesting stuff. But what I love, love, love about Tracy, y'all, Tracy is pretty much, in my eyes, she's a big YouTuber, y'all. She has a lot of. Tracy, don't you have like 10,000 subscribers? That's a big YouTuber. I love it. I love it. I remember when she met that milestone. She may be over now because that was like well over a month. So I am honored that you're in here. I really, really am honored, and I thank you so much. But she has some really good stuff. Y'all just make sure that you check out, one another's pages and get to know each other, because without one another, we can't grow, you know. But my y'all, do y'all see that, y'all? 30,000 subscribers. Guess what? My girl doing something right. 30,000. I can't even imagine that. It took 50, 11 years for me to get to 1,000. And you know what? Let me tell you, I often tell myself, I'm not worried about, because what I found out is when people come to you, okay, every day, several times during the day, several times during the week, if you don't have stuff uploaded, they'll start dropping off. That's right, Tracy. All credit goes to him. They'll start dropping off. They will. I ended up losing subscribers. But the one thing I want you guys to know is I look at it like this: if I lose two, five will come. All of this, I'm a prayer warrior. I pray about everything that I do in life, and I still am not monetized. But guess what? I'm not doing this only for monetization. I am doing this because it is something that I enjoy. I don't want to be indebted to doing and having to do videos for YouTube. I don't. But when I can, I will, because I have a life outside of YouTube. You know what I mean? Um, but I do want to get to a place where I have some, on reserve for those times when I don't, because there are just times, you guys, when literally, I know it don't look like it, but there are times when I cannot get out the bed. Trina, I know you can agree. There are times when I can't, y'all. I seriously, I got bone spurs and arthritis in my feet. Y'all know when your feet hurt, your whole body hurt. So, but back to this hair. So what I did is I used to always, my grandmother got to a place when she got older and got sick where she couldn't comb her hair. And I used to always be combing her hair saying, "Oh, grandma, your hair is so pretty." And her hair was real wavy and curly. And I was like, I wish my hair was like this. It is exactly like it. And I complained so much. Oh, this curly mess. My hair comes like right to here, y'all. But when I wear my hair out, you can't tell because it shrinks up so much. Once I put product on it and water, because my hair, all I have to do is put water on my hair and it just goes, the curls just pop all over the place. And for so many years, I was saying this old messy hair, and I told my daughter I'm going to cut it off and get a relaxer, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And this lady told me, she said, "Do you realize that there are cancer patients who don't have any hair?" And ever since she said that, I'm okay with my hair, but I ain't fooling with it. I'm going to go ahead and put me on a lace front quick. Mm-hmm. And maybe in the summer, though, maybe in the summer I will be wearing my hair because um, I can't see wearing wigs in the summer. I get too hot. I get too hot. But y'all just be thankful. We just got to be thankful. We got to be thankful for our lives. We got to be thankful that we only just have a cough, and just pray for folks. Y'all just continue to pray for folks. Girl, that's what I'm saying. 30,000. She's something else, honey. She's something else. And like I said, her spirit is so beautiful. Tracy is a beautiful lady. She's beautiful. Her spirit is so sweet. What I like about her, she's always smiling. Every time she get in front of that camera, she's always smiling. And me too. I smile, but I might have to throw some spice at you. And see, I never seen Tracy throw no spice at nobody. But I throw some spice quick. I had to be spicy a little bit ago, just a few minutes ago when I uploaded that video because it's so crazy, okay? You have old videos, right? And I do reactions. So I have old reaction videos. What I need to do, once I do my reaction videos, after people, after about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, I need to just close the comments. You know what? I have to. I'm telling you, I have been delivered from saying some of the stuff that I want to say because people do not want me to come back. People don't want the old Carol. They don't want that. Trust me, they don't. So I had this video and I had this troll, and that's what I'm gonna call this person. This video is like 3 months old, okay? Why are you coming to me telling me I need to take up gardening? You can't tell me what you want me to do. I don't even like to garden. That's my daughter. And she 30. I ain't finna be gardening nothing. Talking about you need to take up gardening because I'm speaking my mind on something. These people ain't gonna worry me. Shoot, I got thick skin, but I also have a mouth. People came at me, child, they came at me for my mustache. You just jealous because you don't have one. Because guess what? With a mustache, I'm still cute. Oh, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. They came at me for my mustache. Oh, yeah, they do all the time. One lady said, "What's that on your lip?" I said, "Oh, honey, it's a girl stash." Oh, yeah, I knew you. I knew you. What did she say? I knew you were self-conscious about it. How could I be self-conscious about something that I've had since I was 10 years old? See, and migraines. Oh, Trina, bless your heart. Bless your heart. Well, y'all, I'm gonna share something. I do too. I let me tell you something. Ashley, you funny. Ashley says she got a beard and mustache. Let me tell y'all what happened to me 3 days ago. So I was going like this, right? And I was like, "Oh, this hurts so bad." Y'all, guess what I had? I had a piece of hair here that had ingrown. Whoo, you talking about something that was hurting me? First of all, we have male and female hormones, okay? I don't want to get into the Adam and the Eve thing. I'm not even going to get into that. We have male and female hormones. So it happens. Some people, such as myself, and obviously Ashley, have, I know, right? Migraines. Oh, I had one time and I knew I was dying. Um, um, what was I saying? Yeah, oh, that ingrown girl, that thing hurt, and I'm still real sensitive. I had to pull it out. I had to pull it out with a tweezer because that thing was hurting me so bad. But this is the thing. When I chose to get on YouTube, I was doing all kinds of things. But I decided to veer over into the reactor sector. Anybody with common sense knows that if you react to someone, there's a good possibility that someone is going to react to you. I was not born yesterday. I was actually born in 1966. I've been here a while, so I know what could happen. I know that people are going to come to me, but this is the part that I'm trying to get people to understand. You cannot, I can't put information out there and not expect people not to negative information to get you views and not expect people to bounce in on it. You can't do it. Your reason for putting it out there was to get views. Yes, exactly. It don't bother me either. Like I told him, I said, you know what? Come for me. I got thick skin. In the beginning, it did. In the beginning, I was going after them. Now, you know what I do? Hide from channel, hide from channel. Because, see, what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow you to use my channel. You was triggered. Yeah, the three moms. You know what? Let me tell you. I feel really bad for Chrissy. I feel really bad for Jasmine. I really do. I really feel bad for them. Um, but I also think, yes, I also think they need to, they just need to make better choices. They just really do. I mean, I came back on here and I found out that Chrissy has to move out of her house. She's already moved out. I guess when she and her girls went on a trip to Houston or to Texas. I don't know if it was Houston. Um, they have to, yeah. And I had somebody arguing with me about 4 months ago that she bought that house. That girl did not buy that house in Vegas. She will be okay. That girl bounces back very well. Like she says, YouTube is not her only hustle. Okay? So she's going to be all right. It's all I'm saying is this. This is all I'm saying. I'm not just reacting on your videos because I want to attack you personally. That's not my purpose. My purpose, and I have said this time and time again, the hope is one day, one video I make that you might say, oh, this lady has been through it. Let me tell y'all, I was not born with a silver or a gold or a platinum spoon in my mouth. I did not marry only one man. I've been married twice. A lot of the stuff that they're going through, I have already experienced already. And I'm telling you, some of the decisions that they're making, they're going to be in a vicious cycle. I'm telling you, I know it because I've been there. So, I don't know. They'll get it together eventually. It ain't nothing like being an old fool, though. I don't want to be no old fool. After a while, I had to start making changes for my life. I had to start making changes that were better for my children. And I guess what really bothers me, specifically with Strong Mommy Chrissy and Jasmine, is they have young children who are impressionable. That's why I am so concerned. It's not that I want to be nosy, but they have beautiful children, and those children deserve to be taken care of appropriately. They deserve not to have stuff on the internet. I hope so, Ashley. That's my, really, honestly and truly, that is my hope, that they get better. It really is. It really, really is. So, oh, y'all see what time it is? Girlfriend, look, I'm thinking about this memory foam bed. We gotta buy a headboard for it. We've been looking for a headboard because a lot of times with the memory foam, you don't want to get the headboards that have the metal because it you might be able to feel the metal. So they put the planks, but a lot of times when they put the planks are really, really thin. So we're looking around to see if we can find some with good planks. And we found a couple. We did find one at Walmart, but I look at reviews on everything, and the reviews aren't very good. So if it's a bad review, I ain't purchasing it. I'm not at all. Just like I bought these earrings. I don't know if y'all can see these little earrings here. I bought these earrings off Amazon, right? Because I wanted some sterling silver hoops. I love my little hoops. And these folks come sending me, where is that? They come sending me these hoops. I wish I had known I was going to talk about this. They come sending me these hoops, y'all, in this little blue container, right? These are not sterling silver hoops. These are hoops that you can get from the Korean dollar store. Okay? They better be lucky that I'm keeping them because I was going to send them back. But you know what I did? I went right on YouTube, not YouTube, I went right on Amazon and I told the people, is that them right there? Hold on, y'all. No. Well, so it came in this. Ain't no sterling silver gonna come in nothing looking like this. And then it had fashion jewelry. Here we go. Since when do sterling silver come in stuff like this? No, ma'am. This right here is something that you can get from the Korean dollar store. She got kicked out. Yeah, she got kicked out. I'm sorry. Trina. So anyway, I went on their store, and I told them, I said, you guys ought to be shaming yourself. I said, buyer beware. I said, don't buy this. These earrings are any kind of earrings that you can go and get at a Korean dollar store for 99 cents. Don't even waste your money. And then I went and bought me some real sterling silver, because sterling silver will always have a 925 stamp on it, because that's what lets you know it's sterling silver. By the way, let me show you. Y'all, I shop too much. See my pretty little sterling silver bangles, y'all? They're from Amazon too, and I want to read to you guys what they say. I'm gonna see if I can show you guys the inside of them. If you can see, the inside says something. Yeah, you can see that. So I'm gonna read to you guys what both of them say. One of them says, ooh, you were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. And I believe that. I believe that God knows that I'm strong enough to live this. And then the other one says, she stood in the storm, and when the wind did not blow her away, she adjusted her sails. I seen those. I was like, yes, I need to get those. I think they're very pretty. I like simple stuff, for everyday wear. So, yeah. So, aren't they cute, Tracy? Amazon, very reasonably priced. Oh, I didn't even show y'all on the. Let me show you. See, on the corner of them, they got hearts. Can you see that heart? If these darn bubbles would stop showing. See, it's got a little heart on it. On both ends of the corner, it has hearts, and they all have something. As a matter of fact, my daughter is so picky. They have one for daughters, and because my ring is white gold, I started getting everything in white gold. My husband bought me this little arrow necklace too, in a white gold. Oh, that's what I was telling y'all too. When I got sick, we, hubby and I, couldn't do anything on Valentine's Day. Well, guess what? My anniversary is Saturday, and I can't even go out to dinner. So I don't know what we're going to do. Maybe we'll just have an anniversary at home, I don't know. Because ain't nothing we can do if we can't go anywhere. 5 years married, 9 years together. So, and this is definitely my this is my mate forever. I don't know. Well, you can always say, I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't meet you when I was younger, because that's not what God intended. But he is so funny, you guys. This man cracks me up. I just think about him and just laugh. He is just the funniest man ever in life. He keeps me cracking up. He really does. Well, y'all, we've been on here 68 minutes. I know me and Tracy have been on here a good long time, because my first upload or my first live was a complete fail. It was only, Tracy said, I can only see your forehead. So I had to go out and come back in. But I'll try to come back a little more often, because I know that Trina was telling me, girl, you haven't been doing no lives. So I'll try to come back a little bit more often, because I do know I get a lot of views with the lives. I just want to tell you guys, keep your head up, keep your head up, keep your head up. You know what, Ashley? This has only been, what, 5 years and 9 months together. My first, oh, thank you. My first marriage, and I don't compare it to it, but I mean, God's intention for me was to be married, because my first marriage was 24 years. So marriage is all I know. I haven't been a girlfriend a lot. We love you and oh, you're so, don't make me cry. Oh, you're so sweet. And my pretty face, girl, you ought to see it when I ain't got all this good stuff on it. No, I'm just playing. Oh, before you go, I want to show you something. I'm going to be doing some looks. with this. And I think I said this in a video, but I want to show y'all. Juvia's Palace. This one is called The Masquerade. It has gorgeous colors. And this one is called The Warrior. This is the one my husband bought for me when I went to Ulta. But I'm going to be, somebody had a comment and it said something about married and I missed it. I missed it. I'm sorry. But I'm going to be doing some looks for you guys with these. And look at, you do. I'm going to tell you why I'm showing you. And then I got a little baby one. And the little baby one, this one I think is called the Nubian. Juvia's Place is I believe it's an African owned company. And there was some funk going around about, they were saying something about it's not for black women. But I think what she was saying was that everybody can wear her colors. But when I tell you that this makeup, this eyeshadow is the best ever that I have ever used in my life, and I have worn makeup. I usually get my eyeshadows and stuff at the drugstore. Not no more. My husband said, you will be wearing Juvia's Place. And I'm like, some controversy? What, Ashley, what you talking about, girlie? But I will be doing some looks with these because, y'all, these are pretty. And like I said earlier, if you guys are liking this beautiful, beautiful lipstick that I have on, it is by Wet n Wild and it's called Catsuit, $2.67. Don't sleep on Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is coming up. It's okay. You know how much those cost? Because I was at the drugstore level for a long time. Guess how much those cost? Oh, Amazon. Tell her. These ones I didn't get off Amazon, but you can get them on Amazon. I'm going to show y'all some colors. Isn't this a pretty color? $2.67 on Amazon. That my lipstick is. Okay, so this Warrior palette right here, $20. I thought it was more than that, so I would never purchase it. $20. But girl, look at these colors. Oh my God, I get excited every time I look at them. Look at them colors. I'm a Prime member too. They need to start sending me free merchandise. That's what they need to start doing. That one that I just showed you guys was Warrior. And this is Masquerade. Ain't that a beautiful palette? This one is the Masquerade one. I love this hot pink because I'm a hot pink girl. Now, this is a little more risque, but it's pretty. Look at these colors, y'all. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm gonna be doing some looks with these. Prime is the way to go because for me, I'm a student. And so because I'm a student, I only pay $6.99 for it. But I know one thing, I won't be buying no more eyeshadows and no more nothing for a while because I have more than enough. My husband said that. I got more than enough. But another one, if you're still at the drugstore level, don't sleep on drugstore. Maybelline nudes are beautiful. She said that's beautiful right there. What Trina say? What Trina said it was beautiful? Trina is a sweetie pie anyway. Come on, y'all. Tell me what Trina said. Don't be leaving me out of the loop. Oh, I don't feel like cooking at all. But we ain't even eating out that much because we scared. We is scared. Y'all make sure that you guys take a look at that coronavirus. Coronavirus. Yes, please give me a thumbs up, y'all. I have to. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I will greatly appreciate it. And y'all, I will be back. I will be back. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I'll probably do a live on Friday or Saturday. So be on the lookout. But I am going to thank y'all. I see. Oh yeah, honey, Prime is the way to go. Yes, it is. It is the way to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here so that I can turn on my heater because I'm freezing. And y'all know what? Oh, real quick. I ever since I was sick in February, I have not been eating. Excuse me. I get up in the morning, drink coffee, and have not been eating nothing. And I'm also taking, oh, my husband made me put them up, apple cider pills. Y'all, I am losing some weight, but I don't eat. So if you're looking to lose some weight, y'all better get them apple cider pills. And I have GERD and they're not affecting me, but I don't take 3 a day. I only take 1 a day, and it does curb my appetite, and all is well. I'm gonna let y'all beautiful people go. Thank you so much. Y'all are so adorable. I was like, I don't know if they're going to come in because it's so early, and you guys just popped up on the scene. It was wonderful, wonderful, wonderful talking to y'all. I just uploaded a video. Take a look at that. I will be uploading. I've got 2 more that I need to edit. And I think what I'm going to do, since I've already got on here, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go and wash all this off my face and get in my PJs and get into bed and look at me some TV and edit videos. I love you all. Y'all be strengthened, be encouraged. Ashley, you continue to pump them videos out, because I'm telling you, every single one you do, you get absolutely better. Y'all be encouraged. I love you all. Love on your babies, Shanique. Love on your babies, Trina. Love on your babies. Oh, honey, you know I am going to enjoy this bed. The bed is my best friend, Tracy. It is my best friend because I'm freezing. So I'm going to go and do that. I love you guys. Y'all be good, and be positive. Be positive in everything you do. Positivity is the way to go. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. Why this thing won't let me close out? Oh, there it is.